Namaste, salam, and welcome. I'm Aparna, your mistress of manifestations, and this is my YouTube channel. What is the karma for this month? That unpaid debt, that unpaid bill that perhaps you're not even aware of. And according to me, this is the most important reading that you need to listen to every single month. Because, like they say, karma is the bee. I don't believe that. I feel she's the monitor who keeps watching and looking out for us. So even if somebody has done something bad towards us, we don't really have to worry, but send out that intention and she will step in and give that person an itemized bill on our behalf. But what if we have forgotten a debt? What if we, in our busy lives, because of whatever we are going through, have forgotten to pay a certain debt? Now, I'll tell you how this works. You'll notice that even though you're putting in, say, for example, money is very slow. You're doing the work, you've taken the course, you're, grinding, you're working late hours, and damn, money is not flowing towards you like it was past few months. Even though you were doing lesser work, well, then it's time to sit and think, have I forgotten a debt that I owed someone? Did I promise someone some money? Or have I forgotten to pay some money back to somebody? And immediately you go, I have pay that debt and that block is removed. This is how it works for us. So I am going to try to tell you what is your karmic debt this month for each of the zodiac signs. Listen, for your sun, your moon, your ascendant, whichever one suits you the most. I have put links to calculate your chart, whether it's Western or Vedic. Please do that. Listen for your sign, and it's going to make sense to you. And immediately, as you pay that debt, the blocks are removed. And you will find either if it's love, love flowing towards you, if it's money, money flowing towards you, if it's opportunities, opportunities, if you've taken it from somebody else, or if you've heard whatever has happened without us being aware of it. Because I know we are not people, especially if you're connecting with me, that we make it our goal to harm others. It happens, yeah. That's what they say, right? Karma is what? Your parakram, your actions. How can you live without doing actions? Sometimes even doing nothing is an action. So this reading is going to explore that, is going to give you a clear sector where this debt is remaining. I want us to go pay it and receive our abundance. Now, before I start, I just want to remind you, join my YouTube family. I welcome you with open arms. I'm sending you blessings upon blessings in advance. Every single time you connect with me, I am sending you blessings. And I know you're sending them back to me as well. Check out my playlists. I post a video every 2 to 3 days, if I can. I also do a daily blog on my YouTube, on my threads, on my Insta, where I tell you what the planets are doing that day. The most important transits, are they doing a tango? Are they doing the salsa, a mambo, Bharatnatyam? I don't know. Check it out so that you can plan your best life ahead. That's my intention. Having said that, let's start with the sign of Aries. Now, Aries, Aries, Aries. Oops. I'm going to first give you a zodiac sign, okay? To who this karma could be with. This unpaid debt, yeah, Aries. Let's go. It's a Pisces. It's a Pisces. Okay, it's a hanged man. Now, this is the 12th house energy, right? And you are what the zodiac starts with. So Pisces is the thing that takes us out of this world. Now, Pisces is about foreigners, foreign people, people who do research, who either live across water or who have drinking issues. Um, I'm just giving you all the higher and the lower vibrations. This somebody could be in films, media, creating art, music. This could be somebody who's in show business. This could also be someone who was very sacrificing, who played the victim. This is someone who you've connected with from a foreign country. See, Pisces is water, it's overseas, or it's where boundaries dissolve. So you definitely have karma with somebody who has a lot of water in their chart, very emotional, very artistic, could have a few bad habits, could be wearing those rose tinted glasses, could be somebody who surrenders easily, or could be somebody who is confused. Now, what is this karma about? I wonder if you've confused someone or kept them stuck on purpose. Because see, Pisces is also about, is the hanging man. It's about taking a break, suspending activities, and literally putting yourself, when you are erect, you're seeing something like this. What if you were upside down? How would you see? What would your perspective be? It's that energy. I'll tell you what this karma is. There, it's a change. See, this is about metamorphosis. It's the butterfly, is the moth, coming out from from that cocoon, from a changing form. I wonder if you kept somebody stuck, telling them that this relationship, because if Pisces is about divine love, and the hanging man is very stuck energy. It's about taking a pause. Did you put a stop to a relationship prematurely because you told them that you were transforming, or you were changing yourself, or you promised them a change in the relationship, but you didn't do it? And this is definitely affecting you, okay? Because this change is very scorpionic. It's the eighth house. It's about, the papillon, the butterfly, that whole process of walking that, the night of the soul, the dark night of the soul, where you are changing. You have been stuck with issues either from receiving money from others, whether it's inheritance, your tax returns, or if you've gone to court fighting someone to receive something from them, because eighth house is money that we receive from others. It's been stuck. Well, this is the reason. I'll give you one more card to clarify this. And I just want you to either connect with this person, clarify this as to why you took so much time to create this change. See, you are in two minds. It's Gemini, lovers. I have Gemini here, I have Scorpio here, but the loudest energy I have here is Pisces. You kept somebody stuck. You promised them a change in a relationship. You promised them a change in something. And you told them you were going to transform something. You were trying to find another perspective. And you never communicated that with them. You also were in two minds. It was a decision between your head and your heart, and you never made that decision. You never made that decision, but today it is definitely affecting you. You are not able to transform, and I think it's with money. You are not able to receive money, or you are not able to receive what is due to you from either imports, exports. You are facing some tax issues, and this is because of somebody you kept stuck in the past. You refused to give them an answer, and you confused them perhaps. You made them wait. You made them surrender a lot while you knew that you were not going to allow this change or this metamorphosis in this relationship to happen. You knew that. And the lovers is like, this could have been a divinely ordained relationship or friendship. Listen, if this is making sense to you, Aries, you can reach out to them and say, hey, you know what? I'm sorry. I know for some of you it's going to be hard, or you can send it out to them energetically, bit by bit, because see, Pisces will forgive you. I'm telling you this. Do it. Don't be stuck in that indecision anymore. Make this decision, and you will find your finances flowing with ease. This is what I'm getting for you. There will be a big change and a positive one in your finances. Okay. For some of you, I don't know if this individual is someone who is like a very close friend or a relative, like a sibling as well. I'm just putting this out there. All right. Claim, affirm, and run with this, Aries. Now, Taurus. I'm going to give you a zodiac sign, Taurus, associated with this karmic debt that you have with this individual so that you can pay it off and unblock yourself. I have the moon. Taurus, the moon. So this is definitely someone who has a lot of water in their chart. Cancer comes to my mind. This could be someone who is a mother figure, someone who is very feminine. The moon is a very feminine archetype. This is also somebody who is either a part of your home, a part of your heritage, or who lives in the same home country as you. This could be somebody with whom you have lived in a home, somebody who works in real estate, very caring, very loving, very nurturing. I also wonder if this is somebody who you allowed into your home or they did that to you, Taurus. This is water, pure water. There's something very smooth, dark, velvety, soft about the moon. And then when you think of the sun, it's very harsh and bright. So this is that energy. This is a feminine, elderly, motherly figure. If not a grandmother, then even an older aunt, an older sister. This is that energy. All right. Um, what is this debt about? Let's find out. Taurus, mortality. Is this somebody who's passed on? Um, Taurus, listen, this is somebody who has passed on. This is an elderly, motherly, feminine figure. Did you promise them something about some home, uh, something with inheritance, something with your heritage, and you have not lived up to that promise? And you know, this mortality is the death card. It's eighth house energy. It's scorpionic. It's again water. So this is a connection which is very deeply, meshed with you in your cultural heritage, in your DNA. It's causing issues for you with money. I feel this is about some inheritance or something to do with property or finances. Have you forgotten a promise you made to somebody who was in this energy? Just think about it, please. I'll give you one more card to clarify this energy so that you pay this debt. Even though this person is not here anymore, they're kind of holding it on you still. And this is definitely causing you issues with your finances. I also wonder if this was a certain property that they wanted you to do something with, or if this is a car. It's something like that. The sun, it's with children. Taurus, I feel this is a passed on loved one, and you could be either their child, or today you are having problems with your children or your health. And this is because somebody who's passed on, you've either made them a promise about a property, about a car, real estate, heritage, and children. I don't know what promise you've made them. Or you promised that something of theirs would go to a certain child. If you've forgotten that promise, just please fix it because this is causing issues for your health and for your ability to receive money from others. It could also be affecting your fertility, or you could be having small issues with your kids. I just want you to bust through this karma. They're kind of reminding you, and they know that if they put pressure on you in these ways, you will remember that debt. This is making sense to you, Taurus. I just want you to claim, affirm, run with it, and just pay this debt off, and then watch how all these blocks that I have mentioned here are removed, and you will experience tremendous abundance in all these sectors. And that's my intention. So claim, affirm, and run with this. Now, Gemini. Gemini, I'm going to give you a zodiac sign with whom you could have a karmic debt. And they're wanting to remind you via this reading to pay it off. I have the Hierophant. This is a Taurus energy. Now, this is somebody who was very old fashioned. They love to do things by the book. This is somebody who's definitely older because the Hierophant is somebody who has got not just status and stature in life, they're also older, that old generation. Their thinking is also kind of outdated. They believe in, doing things by the book. Perhaps they dressed very traditionally. This is somebody who's old and old fashioned. This could also be somebody who works in a place which has hierarchies. Like, they are the CEO, then there's somebody below them. They believed in these ranks. It's also somebody who was heavily indoctrinated into a certain philosophy. This is also somebody who could be working with the church. This could be a pastor, they work in the minister, they're a minister, or they're a imam, a pujari. It's somebody like that. Or this is somebody that you were married to. I want to put this out there for you. You have a debt with them. Let's go. Now, I'll give you another card to explain this karmic debt further. Freedom. This is someone that you've kept stuck, Gemini. Who is this? You've not given them freedom. I wonder if for some of you, this is a marriage partner that feels you have kept stuck. You have to release them or you have to give them freedom to move. It's like they feel they're in a straight jacket with you. I also wonder if you have, with some philosophy, kept somebody stuck and you've not given them the key. I don't know if you've also kept the keys of a property from someone who is, you're married to. You've not given somebody freedom to do something here. I also wonder if you, because of your heavy philosophy and beliefs, have kept brainwashed somebody here. And this is definitely someone with whom you have a contract with. So I am thinking this is a marriage partner, either your current one or the past one. I don't know. There is a debt here that's remaining. And perhaps that is causing you to feel restrictions in your. This is a marriage partner. The devil and the Hierophant. Listen, this is somebody you're married to. Gemini, this is somebody who you have a marriage contract with. You have kept them stuck and you're keeping them stuck like the devil does. This person could have Capricorn in their chart and Taurus. The devil keeps you chained and bound, not because of love, emotions, but because of children, of finances, of having businesses together. It's all those things, and you feel restricted. My God, the devil and the freedom card. Gemini, today you feel stuck. You feel restricted. You feel nothing is working for you. You feel that you are being constricted. You feel like you're in a straitjacket. I feel this because you've taken the freedom from someone. Please release this individual. If this is an ex partner of yours, if there is something to be given to them, the key is for you to feel the freedom in your life today is to release somebody that you have kept stuck on purpose. And the things you've used to keep them stuck, they're wrong. Look, a Gemini is, by the way, my rising, okay? So whatever I'm telling you, I got to sit and freaking think about what the hell, WTH, am I doing? Because today, all the restrictions you're feeling, whether it is in your finances, whether it's in business, is the 10th house energy, my friends, is because you have kept somebody stuck. And this is a marriage partner for some of us. Just please claim, affirm, and run with this because I want you to experience freedom. But until you release this person or give them the freedom that they desire, whatever that may be for you, the devil is going to keep us stuck and bound. And I don't want that for us. So claim, affirm, and run with this Gemini. Now, and by the way, before I move on, Gemini, the devil ruled by Saturn is the card of karma, okay? Chronos, the lord of time. Now, Cancer, 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 Cancer. I'm going to first give you a zodiac sign, okay, of this individual that you have a karmic debt that is screaming to be paid, okay? Very stubborn energy. Very stubborn energy. I want to first tell you that. It's almost like it doesn't want me to find it. It's a Pisces and a Virgo because I have the High Priestess, Cancer. So Pisces is water, of course. Love, divine love. This could be somebody who you've connected with in a foreign place. Lot of emotions. This is somebody overseas, over the water. Someone who has a few bad habits. Somebody who could be confused at times. Very loving. And then with the Virgo energy, this is earth energy, Mercury ruled. This is about somebody you met at work, somebody who's a researcher, somebody who's a bit older. See, Virgo is the hermit. Okay, it is somebody who has the knowledge, who shows the light to others. These are the two zodiac signs that are showing up very loud. I don't know if you've worked with somebody in a foreign place. You have a debt with them. Okay. For some of you, this was a hidden relationship. I want to put this out there for you as well. Passion. This is about love. Cancer, this is somebody who you've had a very passionate relationship with. It's about love. I know it. Now, I don't know if you met them via work or you met them in a foreign country. Either you've kept them stuck, you've not made a decision on them, or you've confused them. There could be some bad habits involved here as well. I want to put this out there for you. For others of you, you've been overly critical with them, always finding on what is wrong in something, putting that microscope, dissecting, trisecting, bisecting, and then saying, you did that wrong. It's that energy. You've also perhaps played the victim with them. The high priestess also tells me perhaps you created third parties in this relationship by getting other people in. I'm just telling you all the things that I'm getting. Now, one more card. And now this is definitely affecting your love life, my friends. You are not able to manifest love, Queen of Pentacles energy. You're not able to manifest love. You are not able to manifest a new start. You're not able to find a brand new perspective. For some of you, this could even be for business. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is the minor arcana of the Empress. This Queen of Pentacles is beautiful energy. This is Earth. This could be a Taurus, Capricorn. Taurus, Capricorn. What's the next one? Virgo. Virgo is very loud here. And I think this individual is a combination of this. Either they're very hardworking, but they travel a lot, and you are having issues with love and money today. You are working very passionately for your business, perhaps to create wealth. You're not able to because you have this debt with this person that you confused. You played the victim with them. You created third party situations in their life. So every time a business deal comes in for you, then somebody else comes in and takes it away. Or every time you try to connect with passion and love with somebody else, you have somebody else showing up and claiming that person. This is going on because you've done this to someone. If you can reach out and just say you're sorry, it may be hard, Cancer, but I think you can do it. If you have enough water and emotions in your heart, yeah, Cancer, do it. Because I don't want you to have issues with love and money. I mean, what else is remaining? Okay, health, I know, but still. All right. So if you feel you have done wrong to this individual, reach out energetically or hello, it's your choice. But just release this because, love, I want to tell you, this is available to you, by the way, as energies around you, money and love. I mean, come on now. I want you to claim this so that these two things come towards you. Perhaps your next love relationship, Cancer, is waiting to be birthed and is going to be via someone who is not only loving and passionate, but they are also financially stable. But this karma is stopping that. Break through this, claim, affirm, run with it, and I want you to receive your blessings. Okay? Now, Leo. Leo, I'm going to first give you a zodiac sign associated with this individual that you have an unpaid karmic debt with. The Magician. The Magician. This is Gemini. Okay? This is Mercury ruled. Gemini and Virgo. So you are dealing with somebody who is very communicative. They are someone who's good with their words. They could be somebody in your neighborhood. And with the Virgo energy, this is somebody who is exalted. They could be a bit older. They are like, somebody who likes to study, somebody who does research. They show the light to other people. This could be a bit of a loner. Somebody in your neighborhood, Leo, you have an unpaid karmic debt with them. Okay. Now let's see how it's affecting you. This could be some kind of a teacher or somebody who is like the gold standard in their particular profession. What is this debt for my Leos? Transform. Transform. I don't know if you promised them that you were going to transform something, whether it's yourself or this relationship, and this is in your neighborhood with them, or you were going to transform your relationship with this individual into a partnership. You were going to work or collaborate with them, do some kind of research with them. I also wonder if you were going to transform your attitude of being overly judgmental and critical about them. I also wonder if there's gossip involved here. I'm just giving you all the messages I'm getting, which ruined a relationship and didn't allow it to transmute. like the transformers, from one thing it turns into something else. I feel this. Now, I'll give you one more card to clarify this. This is definitely affecting your manifestation powers. Now, the magician can also be a trickster, by the way. I wonder if you tricked them into believing something. Now, I have the hanged man coming here. This is Pisces energy. I think you kept this person stuck. You kept this person stuck that you were going to change something, either about yourself or about this relationship. And with the magician being here, there has been sneakiness here with this person. Okay, you've either not, you've kept them stuck with a hangman, but they were not able to move ahead. And you either promised them via your communication, okay, via the way you spoke, written or spoken, that hey, you know what, I am going to transform this. I am going to be creating something through this, being the magician. Or I don't know if you overpromised them something that you're going to pull out a rabbit of the hat, whether it was love or it was a business partnership. You kept this person stuck and you took too much time with them. And nothing happened here. Nothing changed. Nothing happened here. Now, this is definitely affecting you two ways. It is affecting you in your ability to manifest things in your life and especially to transform your finances. Because for me, transformation is eighth house energy, and that's Scorpio. It's about money, eighth house, other people's money. If you were hoping to receive loans or grants or inheritances or money owed to you, say from a divorce settlement, some kind of a settlement is not coming because this karma is there. Now, Leo, if this is making sense to you, if you've been a bit sneaky, if there's been gossip involved here, or if you've kept somebody stuck on purpose, and this is somebody in your neighborhood, just either energetically say you're sorry and release this block. Because the minute you engage with the energy of paying the debt, it breaks. It breaks. It cracks. And then it's easier for you to receive money from others, or you are having difficulty because people are just keeping you stuck. They're not giving you an answer. And you go like, when are you giving you feel stuck. I also feel some of you could be having issues with people abroad, collaborating with them. This is why you're not able to manifest that dream collaboration, collab. I feel this. If you want to transform that part of your life or receive money easily and not feel stuck 24/7 and constantly have to find new perspectives energetically or literally say, hey, you know what? I'm sorry for doing that and I release you. That's it. Watch this change. Okay, Leo? Claim, affirm, and run with it. Now, Virgo. Virgo, I'm going to first give you a zodiac sign with whom you have a karmic debt. Let's go. Virgos, please, Spirit. Libra, justice. Now, this is definitely somebody who is an air sign. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, clear thinker, very rational, a bit too rational sometimes. You wish they would color a bit out of the lines instead of just always wanting to fill exactly within that shape. But very intelligent. And when they speak, no matter, sometimes it can be very cutting because they're like a sword, but they make sense. Okay. Now, this is also somebody who could be a lawyer. They're an encyclopedia of knowledge, super intelligent. All right. This could be a marriage partner or somebody you have a contract with, a business contract. Let's go. Curiosity. Interesting. Now, Libra is about equal give and take. I wonder, and with the rabbit, it's about multiplication. I wonder if this was a relationship where one person was giving too much and the other person was giving nothing. I feel there has been either unrequited love here, where you have not given them what they wanted to. And this curiosity tells me that this person perhaps wanted you to try many things, but you didn't allow that to happen. You just cut them off, perhaps you were too strict or too stern, and they felt like their childlike enthusiasm was killed because of your actions, Virgo. And see, Virgo, one of your shadow sides is being too judgmental. Okay. It's being OCD on things. It has to be done in a certain way. There is no fun, musty, or curiosity remaining in life. You are like, this is how it should be, cut and dry. Were you that with somebody? Well, today you feel you're not able to multiply anything in your life, whether it's your blessings, it's good health, finances, or love, or there's some issues with children as well. For me, the bunny rabbits is about procreation. Bunnies multiply the fastest, they say. One more card here. Knight of Pentacles. Is there an age difference here? This is also about money. And Knight of Pentacles, by the way, is your energy, Virgo. You've been very slow to come in with a business opportunity for someone, or you've kept them stuck. You were reading that fine print a million times. You were curious about it, but you never gave it the light of day. You never brought balance to your curiosity, whether you should sign the documents or no. You made somebody wait. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. They have a pentacle in their hand that they want to give, but the amount of time that they take giving it can put people to sleep. And you know that the story of the tortoise and the hare, perhaps you were just too slow and somebody gave up. But today it is affecting either opportunities coming towards you or they come towards you and then they stop. Okay, they are interested, but they never come to fruition. This is happening for some of you. There's no equal give and take. And if it's about love, you are dealing with people coming close to you and then backing off, backing off. And for others of you, if you are having issues with receiving what is due to you, perhaps from a legal point of view, you're not able to get that. You come close to it, but no cigar. You don't receive it. That's because you, in some kind of a committed partnership, have kept somebody stuck. You didn't give your equal share. Either you had promised to be childlike, enthusiastic, or curious about things, and let's try this, and then you completely did a number and changed. You became very slow. You started studying things of, you go like, I know, we should do this. You became very regimented. And this is affecting your love life today. If you can, Virgo, I know it's hard because it comes naturally to you to study something to an excess where it literally is a headache for you yourself. You get too much into the finer details. If you can let go and be curious to just enjoy life. If this is in a romantic partnership, I think it will help you and bring balance. Now, if you've been harsh, speaking to somebody, cutting them with your words, just remember that is also affecting you today to receive legal justice. Say your sorries to this individual. Okay. Be a bunny rabbit, be enthusiastic and filled with love and life again, if you can. If you can't speak to this person, because there's a lot of history here, energetically say you're sorry because somewhere you have stopped a person from growing. And you had promised an equal give and take, but you did not do that in a relationship, whether this was love or finances. It's time to let that go and watch how you attract all these things towards your life. Like I said, people come and then stop. That will go away. They'll be like a bunny rabbit racing towards you. And I want you to have that, but this is the block. So burst it. Now claim, affirm, and run with this Virgo. Okay? Now, Libras. So, Libra, water break, please. I'm going to first give you cheers. A zodiac sign with whom you have a karmic debt you can easily pay and break any blocks, you know, delays in your life. It's with an Aquarius. So Libra is with a fellow air sign, Aquarius. This could be somebody who is a star, either on social media. They could be somebody who has a huge fan following on the internet, or they could work with the internet, Libra. This is also somebody who is into healing, the healing arts. This is somebody who is at a distance from you. It's like, you look, wish upon a star. This could be somebody who is extremely close to you, as in a group of friends that you've worked together before. This is that energy. It's an Aquarius. Now, what is the karmic debt here? For my Libras, please, Spirit, clarity. Here. Liberty. Libra. You've kept somebody stuck. It's also about loyalty, huh? Aquarius, by the way, is a dog in the Lenormands. I don't know if you cut somebody's freedom off. So unlike you, Libra, perhaps you did it without knowing, unknowingly. You didn't give somebody the freedom to grow. I'll give you another card on this. You took a break from them, or you forced them to take a break. This is somebody where either your loyalty was tested and you took a break from this friendship or this relationship. You took the liberty of just letting them be on their own. They expected more loyalty from you, Libra. I don't know who this is. This is somebody who almost expected you to, I don't know, they took the liberty of having so much faith in you that they knew that you would stand by them through thick and thin. It's almost like you took a break from them. You said, you know what? I'm going to cut you out. You took the liberty of doing that. Who is this? Look, I'm not saying they're perfect. I'm not saying they're perfect. But this was somebody where there was a very close friendship here. I don't know if they're at a distance from you today, perhaps in another country, or perhaps they have become like a little star in their own right. But something is either causing breaks in your flow of life, or perhaps in your health, where you are forced to take a break. You are not getting clarity. You don't have the freedom anymore. You feel stuck, you feel bound, where you're constantly forced to take breaks to rethink, re energize, and come back. This is the energy of somebody that you've done that to in the past. I don't know who this is for you. This is a close friend, according to me. Somebody extremely close, a part of your inner circle. Now, whatever they feel wronged, perhaps you don't. I'm not telling you you are. But if this is stopping things from coming towards you, where you go on a rampage, you ramp something up and then suddenly you have to take a break from it to rethink it again. And it's tiring. It's tiring. For some of you, this is affecting your health. Bust through this karma. Reach out to this person. And I feel for some of you, you can reach out via the internet. They could be in another country. They could be in another place that's far away from you. Take the liberty. Perhaps they drive a liberty, I don't know, of saying, hey, you know what? I'm sorry, but let the bygones be bygones. And you know what? I apologize. Just do it. And let me know if these blocks that you are facing get released. And I know they will. The universe just wants you to engage with this energy. It wants you to at least say you're sorry from your heart. And the karma monitor says, okay, Libra has done this. I'm going to go easy on them and I'm going to remove blocks. And I'm going to give them the liberty to thrive. And I want that for you. You could be facing relationships and partnerships where there is no loyalty today. People backstab you. And you are constantly having to go back to the drawing board and coming up with new plans because the last person you dealt with again has backstabbed you. This is because of this karmic debt. Pay it off, yeah, Libra. Claim, affirm. If there's anybody who can bring balance, it's you. That's your archetype, and I want you to have it. Whoops. Claim, affirm, and run with this. Now, Scorpios. Scorpio, I'm going to first give you a zodiac sign with whom you have a karmic debt that is demanding to be paid. Wheel of Fortune. Now, this is a Sagittarius, a lot of fire in them. This could be somebody who is in a foreign country, you've met them on your travels. It could be a guru, a teacher, a mentor, somebody who is larger than life, very romantic, very passionate, from a different culture, different language than you, very knowledgeable. It could be somebody who is into gambling, just giving you all the messages. Somebody who has their life is like a wheel of fortune, they'll be very fortunate in their lives. I want to tell you this. Now, this could also be somebody who has very fixated philosophies. They don't budge from it. A lot of desire, a lot of fire here. What is the karma with this person here? Freedom. If there's one sign associated with freedom, it's Sagittarius. I don't know if you kept them stuck You didn't give them the freedom to, it's like you didn't allow the wheel to turn in the favor. You kept it stuck and you kept them bound either with your thoughts. And you cannot do that to a Sagittarius. Impossible. They love their freedom. It's the archer, the centaur, aiming for the stars. If you try to put them in a box, they'll crack, break, burn it. I don't know if you did that to somebody, where you forced them to stay in a certain situation and you never allow the wheel to turn enough to make them feel that sense of vibrancy and freedom. You kept them stuck. You kept them stuck, and today you feel stuck. The wheel is not turning in your favor. There is no divine timing happening in your life. You are never put at the right place at the right time. So, what a loss. You know, I feel that you have caused some kind of an emotional loss to someone here, Scorpio. Um, Five is a number of imbalance. I wonder if you made them feel that they have lost everything in their life because you created a situation where things were fortunate, I feel, because there was a lot of emotions here. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it's a very positive card, but you made them feel stuck. You never gave them the freedom in this. And this is love. I feel this. With these cups here, it's love. You made them feel stuck. And to a Sagittarius, that's like an insult. They won't be able to deal with it. I also wonder if you kept them stuck because you had two other emotional pawns that you used against them. It could be children, it could be property. With the keys to a house, you kept them stuck by using these things as leverage. I don't know who this is for, but I feel you've done a grave injustice. And today, perhaps you are feeling a loss in your life where you don't have emotional satisfaction. And for you, that's so important. You're a water sign, Scorpio, or you feel you're not able to either buy a house, or manifest a home, or manifest emotional abundance. The wheel never seems to turn in your favor. It's because you didn't allow it to turn in somebody else's favor. You kept them stuck and you didn't give them the freedom. And that's the reason why you feel a sense of loss today. So I don't want you to be in this state anymore. I want you to have emotional abundance, beautiful love relationships, even with your children, or new homes, or anything that you want to buy, or to find solutions in your life with the key. Say you're sorry. Let the universe know that you are engaging with this energy of repentance and saying, hey, you know what? Either energetically or pick up the phone and say, hello, I'm sorry I did that to you at that time. The key was to give freedom to someone. The key was to release them from something, but you kept them stuck. And I'm sorry I did that. That's all. And watch. The karma monitors gives you the tick and says, okay, Scorpio has done this, release them. And you will find all the blocks in your life removed. This is my wish for you, Scorpio. If this makes sense, claim, affirm, and run with this. Now, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I'm going to first give you a zodiac sign of this individual with whom you have a karmic debt with. The devil. It's a Capricorn. So this is definitely somebody who you have been married to. And Capricorn, the ruler, is Saturn, Shani Dev, literally the Lord of karma and time. So this is definitely someone you've signed documents with. It's a marriage partner here, okay? Somebody that your I do's and till death do us part. Now, the devil tells me that this may have started off as something very intimate, very passionate, very sexually charged. But then perhaps it turned into something else where it ended up just being about children, business, and money. I don't know, Sagittarius. There could also be third parties involved here where you put them in third party situations. Okay. Now, what I want to tell you is they became very toxic at the end. Very toxic, very combative, only about money, only about the kids, and nothing else. Nothing else. And there are third parties in this. Okay. Now, one more card to explain this further. Prosperity, see money. And this is the lily. So I don't know if this person has Virgo in their chart as well. How can I say, either you married them for money or status, okay? Or you were overly critical of them, constantly finding faults in them. Now, this ended up being a marriage of convenience, is what I'm hearing. And you owe them something here. Either you've taken them to the cleaners and, just, how can I say, killed their financial health by, you know, receiving money from them, maybe in unjust ways. I do not know. But today you are feeling restricted. You may have restricted their finances to grow. Okay. You were in two minds about them and you kept them stuck. You didn't open your heart. You refused to see something. It was your way or the highway in this relationship. You wore those blinders, okay, on your eyes. You kept your heart crossed. You refused to make a decision on things. And this was about business, money, and children. And with this too, and the devil here, I wonder if you never gave them the clarity that was only the two of you. You have put them in third parties, yeah, Sag. I feel this, yeah. Sag, don't be mad at me. I've also got Sagittarius in my chart. I'm going to sit and think of who I could have done this to. We've kept somebody stuck on purpose. We could have removed those blindfold and seen things clearly. We refused to do it. We were on our high pedestal of I am right. We wanted to restrict somebody. We got into something because of money, because there was some kind of a greed to achieve something via them, maybe a higher status. I do not know. Now, today it is affecting us. We are stuck. We are not able to see things clearly. Our heart is closed. We don't feel that openness and joy in our heart. Money is not coming to us. And with, like I said, the lily here, as the image, it's the Virgo, Mother Mary energy. We are not meeting Mother Marys or Jesuses in our life. We are meeting people who are very, how can I put it, devious. It's happening to us because this karmic debt is remaining to be paid. Just pay it off. Literally, you can pick up the phone and say, apologize. Even if the person doesn't accept it, that's not important. The universe, the karma monitor wants you to engage with this energy of accepting your fault. That's all it needs. And immediately, you will be released from any kind of stuck feeling, any kind of restrictions, or things which are blocking your prosperity from you getting clarity of viewing things clearly. Your heart will feel opened and you'll start meeting people who I said are more positive in your life. And I want that for us. So let's claim, affirm, and run with this, Sagittarius. Now, Capricorn. Capricorn, I'm going to first give you a zodiac sign with whom you have a karmic. Gemini, the lovers. So this could be somebody who's very communicative, or they're good with communication. They're good with their hands, very skilled. This could be somebody in your neighborhood. This could be a younger sibling of yours. Okay, Capricorn, listen to me. Younger sibling of yours. Somebody you met in your neighborhood. Somebody you wanted to grow with. They do trade, import, exports. You wanted to collaborate with them. This is that energy. It's an air sign. Quick thinkers. Okay, very chatty, very communicative. Now, it also be somebody who works in primary education. What is the karma? Guidance. I don't know if you misguided somebody. There's teaching and some kind of something with teaching and schools here. I want to put this out there. I don't know if you gave them wrong guidance or they were expecting guidance from you, but you kind of gave them, but did give it all. It could even be for business on how to create something, or you misguided them in something. All right. Now, some clarity. You kept them stuck. Capricorn, you kept them stuck. This energy is very stressful because it's the Eight of Swords. So, see, air energy is very loud here. Okay. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Gemini is showing up here. And with this guidance and being stuck, either you purposely kept them stuck in their own thoughts, and you knew that they were a bit weak here where it comes to quick thinking, which is uncommon for a Gemini, but perhaps they were somebody who were not able to take decisions easily. And you, instead of guiding them, gave them information which made them feel more stuck and tied up. Now, today it is affecting you where you feel this Eight of Swords energy is stress. You are not able to have that peace. Capricorn, you are not able to feel, how do I put it? You're not able, you feel restricted because you feel those swords are all around you. But when you did that to that individual, you were going to collab with them. They could have been a younger sibling, or they were in your neighborhood. This is about school teaching guidance. They expected good answers from you, but you didn't do it. You gave them enough, but never the whole thing. I'm sensing this, which constantly made them feel that they were stuck in a situation. Well, you knew that all they had to do was remove that blindfold and they could set themselves free. You kept somebody stuck, and today perhaps you are pulling your hair out because you are not receiving guidance. You are feeling stuck. Perhaps the people that you expect answers from are not giving you answers. And it's also about, head over heart decision. You never made a decision of whether you were going to set them free, you were going to give them the right answer, or you were going to keep them there. And they felt that they counted on you. This is someone who's a bit younger to you. I feel this Capricorn. It could even be a younger sibling. See, I just want you to break free of this karma. And listen, you are ruled by Saturn, who's a lord of time and of karma, man. If this is making sense to you, just say you're sorry to this particular individual. This is somebody you wanted to create trade, some kind of a business, a collaboration, or a younger sibling. It could even be somebody who is in a school setting, primary education, in your neighborhood. It's about communications. You feel stuck today. You feel people are keep putting you in a bind and you don't have the freedom to grow. And even though you are seeking guidance, you are not receiving good guidance. You are receiving guidance, which is, it's like 90%, but the 10% is always missing. It's loading, loading, loading until then you are like this, stuck. It's because of this. Reach out energetically or pick up the phone and say, I'm sorry I had done that to you. It was my mistake. You don't have to wait for their answer. The karma monitor wants Capricorn to engage with the energy of feeling sorry. The minute you do that, one by one, these binds will start to feel loose on you. You will have clarity of thought. You will not feel stuck anymore. And I just want you to experience this. So claim, affirm, and run with this Capricorn. Okay? Now, Aquarius. Aquarius, I'm going to first give you a zodiac sign with whom you have this karmic debt. So, it's a Pisces. So, this is somebody who is either overseas. This could be a love relationship, a secretive one at that. This could also be somebody who has a few bad habits, maybe, a lot of drinking. This could be somebody who's in the media. They could be in the films, in modeling, a singer, an artist, somebody like that. This is somebody who surrenders very easily. This is also somebody who, the sensitivity that they have is off the charts. I have a feeling this is somebody who is at a distance from you today, Aquarius, in a foreign country. It's going to be a secretive relationship you've had way back in the past. I don't know why I feel that. All right. So somebody who works in prisons, could be some kind of in a spa, in a hospital, all these settings. Now, in abundance. I don't know if you worked with them to create financial abundance or love. See, health can be abundance. Love can be abundance. And money is literally, monetary abundance. But this is somebody with whom I have a feeling you have money ties with, where you were collaborating or working with them, though they were at a distance, to create wealth. Now, did you confuse them? Did you keep them stuck like the hanging man? Did you wait and wait and wait and wait and you never made a decision? While they had full faith that you would, Putting this out there for you, Aquarius. Yeah. All right. You broke their heart. No, this is somebody who surrendered themselves to you, Aquarius. And if this is love, you created third person in this relationship. It really broke their heart. They believed you were the source of their joy, abundance, and love. Now this is turning towards more of a love thing with the three. This may have been somebody close to you in your neighborhood in the past, but they have moved away. You created third parties and you broke their heart. You backstabbed and betrayed somebody. And Aquarius, you are about loyalty. You've gone against your own archetype. I'm sure this affects you today. Perhaps you took too much time to make a decision about them. You promised them the world. You promised them abundance, love, everything, but you broke their heart. You created a third party here. And today, you are not able to manifest love or money. There's always a third person ruining it. It's this karma where you kept somebody stuck, promising them something, and they surrendered to you. They had faith in you. And I think because you went at a distance from them, you just kind of quit. They may have still held on for some time, even though there was distance, because they had faith in you. Um, Pisces is very strong here. I just want you to know that you are not able to experience any kind of love or any kind of an abundance in your life. There's always a third person who steps in and spoils it is because of this karma. I also feel you played a victim, like, hey, you know what? Now there's distance between us and this is never going to work. With they were willing to work on it for some time, but you gave up on that. Just if you can just engage with this energy, either pick up the phone and say, how are you? And I'm sorry I've done that in the past and, forgive me, or do it energetically. You choose. And I don't expect you to wait for an answer from them to say, okay, I forgive you. No, no, no. The karma monitor wants you to engage with this energy. And the minute you do that, the minute Aquarius does this, all those restrictions, those heartbreaks, those inabilities that you are experiencing to grow, to have abundance, to prosper, to find love that is yours and yours only, not through third party situations, even in business, it'll start to break. And you'll start to experience an abundance in love and business. No more heartbreak for you. Claim, affirm, and run with this Aquarius. Okay? Now, Pisces. I'm going to first give you a zodiac sign with whom you have a karmic debt. Okay, Pisces? Let's go. Pisces, please. The devil. It's a Capricorn. Watch the Capricorn reading as well. Now, this is literally Saturn, the lord of karma and time. This is a partner of yours that you have signed a contract with, whether for work or it's a marriage partner. Okay, you have kept them stuck and restricted. Now, this is a very passionate, intimate, sexual, you put your heart, mind, and soul into it. They have too. But it ended up becoming toxic, but there could have been substance abuse here as well. It ended up becoming a relationship only based on money, sex, and children, business, nothing else. And you have chained and bound somebody and said, you know what? You're not going to break free from this till I choose. So what started off as being passionate, loving, caring, and a desire to grow with a Capricorn ended up becoming extremely sick, where you've chained and bound somebody. I don't know what you're using as a temptation to keep them there. You'll have to tell me, Pisces. I'll give you another card on this. Okay. Give me another card on this, please, Spirit, to explain this better. Thank you. Thank you. Magic. Pisces, what have you done? Some of you have used black magic. I want to put this out there. Pisces says, not you. Some of you have been so desperate to keep this person here that you have tried something dark here. And if that's you, immediately go and pray and say you're sorry. And I'm not asking to be religious, to just say, I'm sorry, I did that and release me. Because today you feel you are, there's black magic happening in your life where you feel stuck for no reason. Literally, a door is open and you can't walk through it. Look, you have tempted somebody to stay with you and you have used something dark to keep them stuck. Okay? The devil and magic is really negative cards. Please, I beg you, Pisces. Say your thank yous, you say your sorries, and if you are religious, speak some mantras, some hymns, listen to something positive and get rid of this energy. Because today you feel like you are being poked and prodded. Like I said, you can't walk through an open door. Now, let's go. It's because of this karma. I have the Knight of Cups, and this is my card of Scorpio energy. And again, it's the eighth house. It's about magic. It's about the occult. You have used something to keep someone stuck. And with this card here of this, it's like the horns. And it's also like, yes, I feel you've done something to keep somebody stuck. And they also didn't know why they were stuck to you. And this is a very deep sexual relationship, huh? There's obsession here. Were you obsessed about somebody? And you've refused to let them go, and you've left no stone unturned to not release them. But today you are feeling restricted, either in your career or in your life, where you feel there is somebody's put a spell on them because you have done that to someone, where you've made them believe in something, that there is a lot of potential here. But this has watered and petered down to just being about sex and obsession. Release them. Release them. Because today you feel like there's some kind of voodoo or hoodoo going on in your life where even though a door is open, you can't walk through it. There's an age difference here as well. You were obsessed with someone and you've used some kind of dark means to keep them stuck. You made sure that they could never leave you. It's time to release them because this is affecting you today. Okay, and I still feel you're obsessed with them. And I want to tell you something. You are not experiencing love in your heart. And Pisces, you are about divine love. It's you're going against your own archetype. You're about surrendering. You're about loving everybody. It's like love one, love all. You don't want boundaries. But this obsession that you've had with somebody else is destroying that. And if some of you, I'm not saying all, have also used some dark means, perhaps you studied some magic work or something and done something, or you've gone to somebody who does that. I want to delete those people from this earth. How about doing positive white magic, yeah, and helping people? Because now they have created that for you. Now you're stuck. I want you to say your sorries. I know you may not be able to pick up the phone and say, hey, you know what, I did this on you. No, I understand that. But perhaps you cast a spell on them by keeping them stuck with sex or money or children, something like that. Say you're sorry. And the universe doesn't expect them to forgive you. No. The universe, the karma monitor wants Pisces to pick up the phone or energetically acknowledge their fault and say, I'm sorry, release me from this because today you feel stuck. Whatever you're obsessed with is not coming towards you. Like I said, the door is open and you can't walk through it. You almost feel that you are magically stuck and restricted. It's because of this karma. Release it, Pisces, because I want you to experience this joy in your heart again, this magic of life again. Because you are about love, you are about emotions, yeah. And you feel empty and dried up. This is the reason, or you are meeting people where they lack emotions. The emotional quotient is zero. And it's almost like it magically disappears. This is the reason. Bust this. Just claim, affirm, and break the blocks of what is stopping you from receiving love and abundance in your life. So claim, affirm, and run with this, Pisces. This was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this made sense to you. I know it will. Just remember that you don't have to stay stuck in these karmic blocks. Every month you have a chance to break. Set yourself free so that you receive what is yours and the universe wants to give it to you. The minute you engage with this energy, it's like those chains break. You are set free and you have to open your arms and grab all your goodies and walk with confidence. And I want that for each of us. So claim, affirm, and run with this. Before I go, I just want to tell you thank you for spending this time with me. I'm sending you blessings upon blessings. Comment, let me know what you're going through. Join my YouTube channel. I welcome you with open arms. You're a part of my family. I'll be talking to you very soon. Check out my playlists. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, stay loved. Just want you to remember you are guarded, you are guided, you are very protected. Know you are loved. Until next time, goodbye, namaste, and bless you. Bye.